breaking news today.
Please subscribe and then check notification box to get all breaking news alerts.
Trump's press secretary starts sobbing on camera when she tells reporters what she saw on his desk. The job of the White House press secretary is a grueling job already, but couple that with rabid liberal reporters and it becomes the ninth circle of hell. White House Press Secretary Sarah Huckabee Sanders deals with these liberals almost on a daily basis and handles their absurdity with a firm hand. However, that tough facade melted away recently when Sanders openly cried in front of these piranhas after she revealed what she found on President Trump's desk. Sarah Huckabee Sanders is constantly fending off liberal reporters in the White House press room. This tough-as-nails woman does not back down easily even when she is asked even the most absurd questions. For instance, last week when Republican Tennessee Senator Bob Corker questioned President Trump's stability and competence, these reporters were champing at the bit to get Sanders to agree. However, they were outgunned when the feisty press secretary put them back in their place for even posing the question. According to the Daily Caller, Corker, who has been one of the more supportive voices of Trump in the Senate, raised questions about Trump's competence last week in the wake of the president's comments on the violence in Charlottesville. He recently has not demonstrated that he understands the character of our nation, what has made it great and what it is today. He's got to demonstrate the characteristics of a president who understands that. Without those things happening, our nation is going to go through great peril, Corker said of Trump. The president has not yet been able to demonstrate the stability, nor some of the competence, that he needs to demonstrate in order for him to be successful, and our nation and our world needs for him to be successful, whether you are Republican or Democrat, Corker added. When asked about Corker's claim at the White House press briefing, Sanders kept her answer brief. "I think that's a ridiculous and outrageous claim and doesn't dignify a response from this podium," Sanders said. So, when Sanders became teary-eyed in front of these vicious reporters, it showed an entirely different side of the tough-as-nail press secretary. On Thursday, Sanders grew visibly emotional when she read a letter sent to President Donald Trump from a Tennessee man named Joseph. The man is the father of an Air Force Master Sergeant who is currently serving and is deployed on his second tour in Afghanistan. Joseph took the time to write the letter to his son to remind him of everything that was at stake when he was stationed in Iraq. Here is more from Conservative Tribune. "Please don't lose sight of your purpose," Joseph had written. "You're the only hope and glimmer of light for the good, innocent men, women and children that you are protecting. This may be hard for you to see or understand. Most people know that all of you are there because you volunteered to be there. Your actions and dedication are seen by people throughout the world as without a doubt the most heroic action of any person which can be made. You and the soldiers standing next to you from all of the other countries are the pride of not only the nations they represent, but every individual that yearns to be free," the letter concluded. "Stand tall, my son, and be steadfast. For it is you who are the defender of freedom." That was beautiful. It's no wonder Sanders grew emotional. "We owe it to the servicemen and women like the Master Sergeant who have fought in our name in Afghanistan for 17 years and to the families who have watched them go to secure an honorable and lasting outcome to this conflict," Sanders herself said afterward. She was right. Though many on both the right and left have complained over the president's just announced decision to escalate the United States war in Afghanistan, it's clear by Joseph's poignant words why we can't give up now when we've already come this far. Closing up the briefing, Sanders noted that Joseph told Trump he had been a police officer for 30 years and that he sent the letter to the president in the hopes he'd read it. "I'm glad to say that he did earlier today," she said. "President Trump is fighting a huge battle right now against these left-wing lunatics, rhinos and the deep state. No matter which way he turns, there is someone ready to attack him, which derails his mission to make America great again. These people need to sit down and be quiet and let the president do what he was elected to do already. They lost the election and now it is our turn, and no matter how much they throw a temper tantrum, America will win in the end." This letter that was sent to Trump has so many meanings considering the battle we face on American soil, and the Middle East. Thank you for watching this video. What do you think about this? Share this on Facebook and Twitter along with your comments.